After 5 years on the East Coast, it was time to go home.
Welcome to Los Santos Airport.
What's up?
Carl is sweet.
What's up, sweet? What you want?
His mama. She's dead, bro.
Hey everyone, Eddie from The Gamers Next Door here, and we are back with another episode of Monday Memories. Today we're going to be talking about a possibly worldwide known game called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was originally released in North America on October 26, 2004 exclusively for the PlayStation 2. Developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games, the story focuses on the beloved Carl Johnson, better known as CJ, who was brought back home by the death of his mother, only to become involved in a long journey that sees him exploring the fictional US state of San Andreas, which is heavily based on California and Nevada. The game features references to many real-life elements of the world, such as its cities, regions, and landmarks, with its plot heavily based on several real-life events in Los Angeles in the early 1990s, including the rivalry between real-life street gangs, the crack epidemic, and the 1992 Los Angeles riots. It also brought with it new elements of gameplay that would be later incorporated in future titles, including RPG-style mechanics, customization options with both clothing and vehicle appearances, a vast array of activities and mini-games, and the inclusion of gambling games. The game plays like its predecessors in the sense of it being an open-world sandbox-style third-person game where in order to progress through the story you have to meet new characters and complete missions for them. The game featured an intense amount of weapons that were available to either purchase in the game or use cheat codes to add them to your inventory. Something that San Andreas did was make the player feel like they really are the character you're controlling by emphasizing the personalization of CJ. You can get different haircuts, dress CJ up however you want, or even exercise to get him brolic or skinny, or eat at fast food restaurants to get him to gain weight. Players can swim and climb walls for the first time in the series. Swimming was actually a really big deal during that time because that mechanic wasn't in its predecessors, and it was now a convenient way to maneuver your character around. I personally feel like one of the greatest aspects of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was the characters. From CJ, Big Smoke, Ryder, Tenpenny, Pulaski, Cesar, yeah, these characters all had personality and have never been forgotten. The star-studded voice acting cast brought more pop to it as well. Some of the cast includes David Cross, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Penn, James Woods, Will Wheaton, and rappers Ice-T and MC8. GTA San Andreas was important to me because 2004 was actually a really big year for gaming, but this game still managed to hold its own. The hype for this game was absolutely ridiculous, and it's what helped jumpstart my hobby of looking up information and news on games and sharing them with the world, because everyone I knew would always ask me if I learned any new details about the upcoming San Andreas. The game literally takes place in the heart of the 90s, so you better believe it also had one of the greatest soundtracks ever that actually helped people develop an ear for the 90s era West Coast gangsta rap, and it also features some great rock music as well. If you ever wanted to ride through the streets of Los Angeles in a lowrider while blasting Ice Cube during the 90s, this is as close as you will get. San Andreas left an impactful legacy as it was the final game in what's considered the GTA trilogy of that console generation, as well as the story actually being an emotional ride and CJ being a character that most gamers still favor to this day. If you want to play San Andreas today, I recommend purchasing it on the PlayStation Store on the PS4. What are some of your memories with San Andreas? Did you love it? Was it part of your childhood? Sound off in the comments below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe at The Gamers Next Door on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and on our website, thegamersnextdoor.com. This is Eddie signing out, and as always, happy gaming.